What's up, guys? You guys know who it is. Your boy JP the Install Guy, here to make your install life just a tad bit easier. Today we have a 2004 Hyundai Santa Fe, and this does have the monsoon system. I'm going to show you how to take this radio out and install your own. If these are the type of things that you're into, please consider subscribing, because these are the things that we do here: car audio tutorials, radio removals, anything car audio install related. That's what this channel is about. And from time to time, I like to spread my car audio knowledge, so whether you're a beginner or advanced, this channel is for you. All right, so first thing we want to do here is kind of open up the ashtray. This one seems to be a little bit stuck, or maybe it just doesn't come out all the way, but we do want to get these two Phillips head screws out, so let's take those out real quick. Now that those are out, we're going to go ahead and try to take off this bottom trim piece. Take a panel tool right here. All right. That's going to pull forward just like that. And we might have to move the shifter to the back real quick. So even though we got the shifter back, it's still not giving us too much space. Now, one thing that you can do is you could take these harnesses out to kind of get this thing out the way, but you only really need to get to these two right here. There's a Phillip on this side, and then there's also a Phillip on that side. So once we actually get those two out of here, this whole dash is going to come off just like this one did, because it's only held in with clips. So let's see if we can get this out without even having to unplug that. All right, so let's try to use our hands first. Pop the one clip that's down there. So each clip on that side has been popped. Now let's try to come right here. All right, a couple more clips out, and this whole thing should definitely pull forward. We just want to be careful. Boom. There's right there. Yes. And now we also have another piece that doesn't fully have to be taken out in order for us to get to the radio, because we just need to take out those 4 screws. All right, so now that we have those 4 screws out, we can probably just go ahead and put that back in, because that doesn't have to totally be out. Put our shifter knob back, and then slide that radio out just like that. And then of course you want to disconnect the harnesses in the back. That's the antenna. And all right, we'll just place that back like that. So now we actually haven't disconnected any harnesses from this. We just kind of moved it out the way in order for us to get to it. I'm pretty much doing everything. I'm using both hands, but I'm trying to record at the same time. So if you're watching the video, I'm sure you'll be able to do this yourself. Now, by all means, if you guys want to disconnect the harnesses, go ahead. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I just feel like if I don't have to disconnect them, then I won't. That's just my personal preference. But you see that we actually have the radio out. So let's go ahead and get this thing over here to the test bench, so we can get the dash kit prepped to receive our radio and get this thing wired up. All right, y'all, so here we are with the CD player. We're actually doing a single DIN, and this is the dash kit. It's going to come with 3 pieces or 4 pieces. You're going to have 2 side panels, the front trim, and a pocket if you're using a single DIN. Now, if you're using a double DIN, you just won't use the pocket. You will put your radio in and then screw it on the sides, but we are doing a single, so I'm going to show you how to do the single. As you can see on this side, there are some little opening slits right here. There's a small one and a big one. So there is the smaller one and the big one, and we literally just want to slide that in like that. So now that that's slid in, looking like that, next thing we want to do is take the actual pocket, and you want to put that in. Now, once you guys have that pocket slid in, these are going to be kind of bending out a little bit, and if you look on the side, they are going to line up in these holes. Now, this dash kit does come with 4 screws, so I just did the ones on the ends so you guys can see exactly what it's supposed to look like at the end. I'm going to now take the other 2 screws and put one on each side so we can make sure that it's secure. All right, next thing you guys want to do is actually take off this trim that's around the radio, and you want to slide the radio in from the back. So now we are looking at something like that. So we're actually not going to be using the sleeve that came around the radio because it won't have anything to actually grip to. And there should be some CD player deck screws that came with the radio. We're going to put one in that hole and one in this hole and do the same thing to the other side. Alright guys, so that's it. Let's get this thing wired up and get it back inside the car. Alright guys, so we are back inside the car. We have everything wired up, and this is your first time here. You're probably thinking, why didn't I actually go over the wiring? Well, here at this channel, we mainly do radio removal videos, and at this point, I think I have over 200 videos. So in order to make these short, sweet, straight to the point, and most efficient as possible, I don't actually go over the wiring every single time. But what I did is I made one video showing you guys how to wire up a radio. It actually goes over every single wire color right here as far as the aftermarket wire colors, so you understand what these wire colors mean and how to hook them up. Now, I know that every car is different, but as long as you have the harness, which is you're supposed to have in order to hook this up properly, and you know what these wire colors mean, then you should be able to hook up any radio that you have. That link will be in the description, and that card should be popping up here in the corner. And I also have another video going over different types of connections, so you guys can wire up the CD player any way that you want to. So what that does is, for the person who knows how to wire this up, they get what they need in the removal and how to put the dash kit on. And if you don't know how to wire it up, you have two secondary sources that you can use. That way everybody gets what they want. Let's go ahead and get this thing put back in so you guys can see what it looks like when it's all said and done. Alright guys, this is what it looks like when it's all said and done. If you guys found any type of value in the video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment if you want to. Don't forget those product links will be in the description. And if you want to be a Patreon, that link is in the description as well. Now, if you don't want to be held down to anything long term, then we do have that heart at the bottom of the video that says thanks. Not asking anybody to do anything that they don't want to do, but anything that you do is greatly appreciated. So until next time, this is your boy JP signing out, man. Y'all have a blessed day.